Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. While Akrura was offering prayers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, while Krishna and Balaram were in the Yamuna, the Lord disappeared from the water, exactly as an expert dramatic actor changes dress and assumes one's original feature. After the Vishnu Murti disappeared, Akrura got out of the Yamuna, and finishing the rest of his ritualistic performance, Akrura went near the chariot where Krishna and Balaram were seated, and Akrura was struck with wonder. Krishna asked Akrura whether he had seen something wonderful within the water or in space, and Akrura replied, "My dear Lord, all wonderful things that are happening within this earth, either in the sky or in the water or on the land, are factually appearing in your universal form. So when I have seen you, then what other wonderful things have I not seen?" This statement by Akrura confirms the Vedic version that one who knows Krishna knows everything, and that one who has seen Krishna has seen everything, regardless of how wonderful a thing may be. Akrura continued to speak to Krishna. "My dear Lord, there cannot be anything more wonderful than your own transcendental form. When I have seen your transcendental form, what is there left to see?" After saying this, Akrura immediately started driving the chariot, and by the end of the day, they reached the precincts of Mathura. As they rode from Vrindavan to Mathura, all the passers-by along the way who were able to see Krishna and Balaram could not help but look at them again and again. In the meantime, the other inhabitants of Vrindavan, headed by Nanda and his younger brother Upananda, had already reached Mathura by going through the forests, and they were awaiting the arrival of Krishna and Balaram in a garden. Nanda and the others reached Mathura first because the chariot carrying Krishna and Balaram was delayed by Akrura's taking a bath in the Yamuna. And so upon reaching the entrance to Mathura, Krishna and Balaram got down from the chariot and shook hands with Akrura. Krishna then informed Akrura, "My dear Akrura, you may go home now, because we shall enter Mathura later along with our associates." And Akrura replied, "My dear Lord, I cannot go to Mathura alone, leaving you aside. I am your surrendered servant. So please, do not try to avoid me. Please, come along with me and with your elder brother and cowherd boyfriends, and thus sanctify my home. Oh, my dear Lord, if you come, my home will be sanctified by the dust of your lotus feet. Actually, the water emanating from the perspiration of your lotus feet, which is known as the Ganges, purifies everyone, including the forefathers, the fire god, and all other demigods. Why, Bali Maharaj has become famous simply by washing your lotus feet, and thus Bali enjoyed all material opulences and later on was elevated to the highest position of liberation. The Ganges water not only sanctifies the three worlds, but is carried on the head of Lord Shiva. The ancestors of Bhagirath, sanctified by this Ganges water, thus achieved the heavenly planets. O Supreme Lord of all other lords, O Master of the universe, one can achieve piety simply by hearing about your transcendental pastimes. O Supreme Narayan, you are praised by selected verses, and thus one of your names is Uttama Shloka. Thus, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Upon hearing this, the Supreme Personality of Godhead replied, O my dear Akrura, surely I shall come to your home along with my elder brother Balaram, but only after killing all the demons who are envious of the Yadu dynasty. In this way, I shall please all my relatives. However, Akrura became a little disappointed by these words of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but Akrura could not disregard the order of Krishna. Akrura therefore entered Mathura and informed Kamsa about the arrival of Krishna, and then Akrura entered his own home. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.